I love the snow, as long as I don't have to go out in it. That's why I always keep the ingredients on hand to make my family their favorite comfort food meal. Join me this morning while I make meatloaf and mashed potatoes. I've sprayed 2 standard size loaf pans with some no sticks cooking spray. I've put 3 pounds of extra lean ground beef in a nice big bowl. I'm going to lightly whisk 2 whole eggs. Pour them in. Set this aside. And now I'm going to make my binder. And what I use as a binder are saltine crackers. Don't roll your eyes. They are superior to breadcrumbs any day of the week. And what you want to do is you just want to crush these with your hands. You don't want to make crumbs out of them. You want bits and pieces in this bowl. This is 4 ounces or 1 sleeve. There. Okay. Add 1 cup of whole milk. Stir these around. Now I'm going to have to let these sit for about 5 or 10 minutes so that the crackers can absorb all the milk. And in the meantime, I'm going to move over to the stovetop and saute the veggies. My veggies have cooled about 15 minutes, which means I can touch them without them burning my hands. I'm going to take my ground meat, which has my 2 eggs. Take your jewelry off, girls. There's only one way to do this. Get your hands in it. Give that a good mix. We're going to get all of these softened saltine cracker crumbs or crackers. It's real pasty, real thick, really good. These are my secret weapon in lots of things. Mix these in. Stir. It helps if your ground meat is kind of a little bit come to room temperature for about a half an hour or so. Makes it a lot easier to mix everything together. Now, for the last part, the grand finale, all of these sauteed vegetables, any and all of the butter in the bottom of the pan. I should be going towards the camera, but us left-handers have problems with that. And now I'll get this all mixed in. Okay, that's done. I'm going to wash my hands, and when I come back, we'll get these in the pan. I've divided the meat mixture in half. It's about a little bit shy of 2.5 pounds in each one. And I've formed them into loaves. But what I really like to do is I like to pat and press them out nice and flat. And they're still going to bake up like a bread. They're going to get a dome on them, but not quite so severe. And I think they just look prettier if you take just a moment to do this. Okay. I'm going to pop these into a 350-degree oven for an hour and 15 minutes, and about 45 minutes through, I'm going to boil my potatoes. drained 3 pounds of cubed gold potatoes. They're steaming hot, and I'm sticking them into the steaming hot stock pot that I cooked them in. I'm adding 6 tablespoons of really soft butter. And about 30 grains of salt to start. And the same with a nice peppercorn blend. I love a peppercorn blend in mashed potatoes. It makes all the difference in the world. Now I'm going to toss this around till the potatoes are all coated in this melted butter. And we're going to start by adding about a half a cup of cream. And I'm not using milk. You can see the chunky pieces of cream. This is cream, real deal cream. And we're going to start smashing and mashing. I use an old-fashioned handheld potato masher or vegetable masher. I'm not a proponent of a ricer for Yukon Gold potatoes, but I love a ricer if I'm using russet potatoes, which are drier. These are really creamy textured potato. You invest in your local gymnasium to do this and get them to build up your arm strength. I'm going to add a little bit left of the cream. Give this another stir. I'm going to keep mashing and smashing. And I think I have about 10 minutes left on my meatloaf. So when I'm done mashing these, I'm going to put a lid on them and put them back on this burner, the still warm stovetop, and just keep them warm until it's time to eat. Meatloaf and mashed. It's the #1 dish served in diners all across America, and for good reason. It's all-American comfort food that we can all love, anytime, anywhere. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website.